beg, fuck me at the Emirates. Fuck me at the Emirates, because I'll go. You let me know what game you want to go to. Yo, people, what we saying? What we spraying? Back again with another stream, and obviously I got Kyle here with me today, and we're gonna be talking. Yeah.
I'm so happy, bro.
Oh my god, yeah. We're gonna be talking some Arsenal. We're gonna be talking some Liverpool, and obviously the key things are obviously Liverpool won at Anfield, and then obviously they literally. But something that I think I'm actually starting to think now, it might have actually been a bit timed. Literally confirmed the Isak deal like after you beat Arsenal. So I do think there was a little bit of PR there, a little bit of timing and all of that. But look, people, just make sure you're liking the video. Anyone that is watching it on Twitter throughout the stream, just make sure you're checking in on the YouTube, dropping a like, dropping a subscribe, not only to me, but to Cal as well over at Team Coppish. He's a big supporter of FSG now, so who knows, maybe you can get some of those inside links to start bringing us some more internal information around Liverpool. Yeah. And people, those that don't know, man are sponsored now. Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah, match bingo. You get me? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? We're growing. We're growing. We're trying to get there.
Deserve.
Yeah, man. We're trying, man. That's why we're grinding, and people are starting to notice the grind. So hopefully it all pays off. But match bingo, if you don't know, bingo just in general is very ingrained into UK culture. Yeah, you see all the old ladies at the bingo stadiums doing their thing. Bingo, all of that stuff, winning money. And basically match bingo found a way to do it with sports. More, I guess, more akin to myself and you guys, football. And you can have live events such as goals scored, corners, free kicks, all of that stuff. And you get one row, you win some money. You get 2 rows, you win some more money. You get 3 rows, you get a full house, coming up to £500. So you get me. You might. Whoops, wrong side. There's a little code there.
No, you got it right the first time.
Oh, am I flipped? Okay, cool. So there's a code over there. Scan it, get the QR code, download the app, £5. That's all you got to put on there. You know what I mean? Or the link is pinned to the channel. You get me?
Let's go.
It looks cool as well.
You can be rich like FSG, man.
Yeah. Hey. That's the dream. But yeah, big up everyone that's locked inside. Live again. Yeah, that's right, boy. 10 deal. You get me? Hook's been waiting for this one. Yeah, trust me. And
I don't know what the cap is.
Yeah, the cap is, man. Yeah. There's loads of cap. Yeah, Jim, don't worry, Jimbo. We're winning the league. Do you know what? Yeah. Before we actually get into anything, there's actually a question I want to ask you. Yeah. And I want to talk about the disingenuousness. I don't even know if that's the word, or is it disingenuity or whatever it is, of analysis on Arsenal. Yeah. So I feel like, because it actually happened in the stream with Dan Potts' stream. Yeah. Literally, we was talking about how Verts hasn't really come alive yet.
Yeah.
Ekatike, although he's been good in the game against Arsenal, he was a bit quiet. So that kind of shows that, maybe not everyone's fully gelled yet. You have Mo Salah over on the right-hand side, who, I mean, he must have, he's been poor this season. And I don't know, maybe he's been thinking more about how he's going to reply to like Anfield edition and things like that. I don't know, but he's clearly not focused on his football.
Okay,
what we say, it's only game week 3. On the flip side to Arsenal, we don't do that. We go, go up again, go to Anfield, play defensive, all this, that, wrong decisions, rah. But we don't go, been poor against United even though you won, or it was poor in the first 30 minutes against Leeds, but won 5-0. Like, no one applies that same, but it's game week 3 for Arsenal. Like, I feel like everyone literally sits on the edge of their seats waiting for something to go wrong for Arsenal just so they can start running the agenda, say, I told you so, Arsenal's not going to win anything. And I don't know, I just find a bit of the over-analysis a bit disingenuous. But I don't know, what do you, like, am I going mad, or is it like...
You're not going mad. You're not, because it does happen. I don't think you're the only club that goes through it. Maybe it's highlighted more because you have a very vocal fan base, especially on the internet. You're not going mad. But at the same time, I can understand why it happens as well. So I'm glad you mentioned the Salah one, for example. I'm one of Salah's biggest fans. Salah has been poor so far this season. I'm talking about Palace, he was poor. Bournemouth outside of his goal was poor. Newcastle was poor. The game on Sunday was poor. But the reason why no one will crash out on Salah yet is because for the last 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 years, Salah's been amazing. So we can sit there. I said he's selling the voice. True does a legend. So I think the reason why things are being heightened, even though it's game week 3 for you guys, is because, let's be real, we're seeing the same thing that you guys as Arsenal fans have been frustrated with for the last season and a half. So yes, in isolation, it's an overreaction. But when you look at the whole picture around it, it's not. So I'll use this for example. Let's say, for example, I get into work late every day for the last 3 months. My manager's like, Cal, this ain't good enough. And let's say the next time I get into work, I'm 3 minutes late. He's going to be like, in isolation, you're just 3 minutes late. But in the overall grand scheme of things, he's like, bro, that's 3 months. You know, like, you've been late virtually every day. It's not good enough. You got to go now. In isolation, it's just 3 minutes. But when you look at the story behind it, then you can understand the decision that's been made. Yeah, we get that though. We get that with Liverpool, innit? Like, when decisions go against us and we speak about it, we get called victims, and obviously there's a different connotation with the victim stuff with Liverpool as opposed to Arsenal. But we're still labelled that as well. It's just that you guys are such a big club, and you've got such a vocal fan base that it's always going to be emphasized. But Hooks, again, I've always said this to you. My biggest fear when it comes to Arsenal is you guys replacing Arteta. You see, if you told me you're getting Glasner, I'm not sitting here saying we're winning the league or like it's done. Like, I'm sitting there going, it's going to be a bit of a mad season. So I do think Arteta has to be looked at. Look, I'm going to be straight with you. I think the way you you beat Liverpool's press, I think the way you hung onto the ball, the way you stifled us in the first half, I thought was excellent. That's the proper way to go away from home and play the first half. Took the crowd out of the game, took the players out of the game, broke up our rhythm. You were doing really well in the first half. But you know what you're meant to do in the second half? You're meant to consolidate that first half performance and then go, right, we've just dealt with you in the first half. Now we're going to show you why we're better than you, because we've done that in the first half. We're not going to go crazy and go gung-ho, but we're going to open up a little bit now that you're a bit more tired. We're going to exploit your spaces. And when you now try and press us, that's when we're going to start changing up the attack now and use the different patterns and then score a couple of goals and just shut up shop after we go 1 or 2-0 up. That never happened. Curtis Jones came on the pitch, changed the game. I think someone said it in the previous stream. It wasn't just that Szoboszlai scored a free kick, which was a worldie, innit?
Yeah.
Yes, we win the free kick. Our patterns of play changed. Curtis Jones was the person running through with the ball who had to be taken down, because if you didn't take him down, guess what? He's in on goal or he's going to set someone up. That was tactical changes. The moment for me, I saw Marino, Rice, and Zubimendi in the midfield 3, I was thinking, he's come for a draw. He's here to win. He's here to get a draw. If he can nick a win for a set piece or a corner, even better for him. hate to say it, and I hate to use the money thing because for me, it's not always about money. But when you're given the resources, I won't even use money. When you're given the resources and the trust he's been given for so many years now, I don't see a world where you're going to Anfield while Liverpool aren't even at their strongest and go playing for a draw. And the reason I say that, and everyone will say it's only game week 3, and I go back to 18-19 season. Jurgen Klopp went to the Etihad to play for a draw. We lost the game 2-1. Hooks, we lost the league by 1 point. That was
but when did that happen though?
That happened in January, Hooks.
Yeah, there we go. This is game week 3. Like,
I hear that, but we lost the league by 1 point, and all season that was the only game we lost, bro.
Okay, yeah, fair. But again, as much as I rate this kind of like addition of the Liverpool squad, like, I don't think that you guys are gonna be able to reproduce what Man City was reproducing at their best. So I don't think that it's really like I don't think it's a fair comparison, because you like what you was up against in Manchester City at that point. I'm not up against that. All due respect, you're a great team.
Oh, absolutely correct.
I'm not.
We could be.
Oh, you could be. Yeah, you could. Like, you could.
Not right now, we're not. But my point to that though, Hooks, is if we didn't play for a draw that day, and we got a draw, or we nicked a win, we would have won the league and Champions League in the same season with over 100 points.
Yeah.
That one decision, and remember, this is Klopp we're talking about, one of the most attacking-minded managers we've seen in a long time.
Yeah.
If he's doing that against a Man City, and it comes out and he doesn't win, there's no point doing it against, as you said, a team that's inferior to that Man City, especially when you believe in your team. Granted, Saliba went off, but Mosquera came on and played excellent. Saka, no Saka from the beginning. Again, big loss. But you've got out and got a Madueke. My thing for me was, all right, Odegaard's not fit, cool. You've got an Eze who is fit, right there. New player bounce.
Yeah.
Bro, you saw Eze Susie come on the pitch, that little that not pass to Szoboszlai, gone.
Yeah.
So, bruv, with all due respect to Martinelli, so Szoboszlai was comfy against Martinelli. Comfy. A makeshift right back shouldn't be comfy against an out-and-out winger like that. Shouldn't be.
Theo Walcott was saying that. Theo Walcott actually said, like, literally, he didn't test him at all. Like, as a winger, he was comfy. But you know what? Yeah, like,
it's like in the same way, Partey was comfy against Luis Diaz last season, and we as fans called it out when we played you at the Emirates and got the 2-2.
Yeah,
Partey was comfy with Diaz. We called Diaz out.
Yeah, no, yeah. I hear. Obviously, don't get me wrong. I hear a lot of what you're saying, but like, I just want to address one, because I spoke about this a bit earlier, and obviously you brought up the tactical change, and I mean, I didn't want to bring it up on Football 12th Man, where there's like nobody really wants to listen, everybody's just shouting, you got Bear Man in the chat, rah, 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 rah. Like, I put what Curtis, so obviously Curtis Jones winning the free kick, I put that less down to the tactical change that Arne Slot made, and I put it more down to the way that Arteta set up in the midfield. Because you've got to appreciate, cool, you've watched Zubamendi, because obviously there was a point in time where you really wanted him, so you know how he likes to play. I know you're doing the I wasn't me, but we all remember. So you know the type of player he is. He likes to pick up the ball. He likes to control the tempo. He likes to pass it off, move, receive it again really quickly. He likes to connect with players in the midfield, and that heavily relies on other players in the midfield being fluid and moving about to kind of facilitate him being able to control the game from the midfield. Now, if you've got Declan Rice, who, cool, he's not someone who will necessarily do that. He will try and break lines, but more through running. He's more of a driver with the ball.
Yes.
He's not someone you look at and you go, cool, he's gonna pass it to Zubamendi, then he's gonna move over here, and then he's gonna want to receive it back, and then let Zubamendi move, and then he's not gonna do that. And then you've got Mikel Merino, who also isn't gonna do that. So now Zubimendi can't actually play the way that he's more accustomed to playing. And effectively, Mikel Arteta's got him playing basically like Spanish Rice. That's basically how he's got him playing. He's basically got Zubimendi playing like Spanish Rice. That's not how Zubimendi plays. So now in the game, Zubimendi's doing a lot of up, down, running up, down. He's going to gas out. You could clearly see in the second half, he was gassed out. So my thing is, and I guess this, you know, the overall point I'm making, and I guess it can also tie into like the in-game management stuff, is why didn't he just take off Zubimendi and, for example, bring on Miles Lewis-Skelly? Or why doesn't he take off Mikel Merino and play Miles Lewis-Skelly and then go, you know what, Zubimendi, you don't have to worry so much about the tracking back, just kind of stay in and more forward. Like, there's so many different things that he could have done with the midfield at that point that he just opted to not do. And I feel like a lot of that actually gets lost in the aftermath, because in the aftermath, rivals don't want the best for you. Yeah. Rivals don't want the best for your team. So in the aftermath, people don't really care about stuff like that. They just care about, oh, you didn't win. Oh, you lost. Do you know what I mean? And I don't know. I that's just my perspective on it. I feel like
it's not just your perspective, though, Hooks. A lot of people share this, and this is what I keep on saying about Arteta, bro. Again, all jokes aside, you know how much I rate Zubimendi. Just because he signed for Arsenal, I'm not going to automatically just be like, no, he's dead. He's dead. No, Zubimendi is a baller. But every baller has limitations in some way, shape, or form. And every baller needs to be complemented by another baller. Busquets, for me, is one of the best DMs I've seen in my lifetime. One of my favorite players, full stop.
Yeah.
Imagine if you said to Busquets, you're going to have to do what Szoboszlai does.
Exactly.
We're gonna look at people and go, you want Busquets to do up Szoboszlai, what, up and down, up and down, up. You'll be like, oh no, that's not his game. And if the manager goes, no, that's what I want him to do, and then he's getting caught out of position and stuff, people are gonna be like, well, Busquets is crap, he can't handle the league. No, you're asking him to do stuff that he's not best at.
Yeah.
Zubimendi's best attributes are passing through the lines, breaking up play through interceptions, and then keeping the ball recycled. Very akin to what Jorginho did next to Kante at Chelsea in the 3-4-3. You've got a Declan Rice there who can run for days.
Yeah.
Like, what are we doing here? The pivot's right there. It's Rice and it's Zubimendi. It's right there in your face. Declan Rice can do the sweeping up and the bully stuff and the box crashing when he needs to, sprint back and tackle when he needs to. Zubimendi, just like when Mascherano was playing next to Alonso, Zubimendi's meant to be the deep lying creator who breaks lines, gets the pass through the lines so that your number 10 or your attackers can be 1v1 or running at goal with less people in front of them. It's not hard, bro. Like, Zubimendi, that's his game. That's his bag. He's not going to be a bully. He's not going to be a man that is sprinting up and down because he'll get caught out. And this is why I don't understand. And this is my frustration with Arteta from the outside looking in. If you want a player who can do that, go and get a player who can do that. Go and get an Ederson from Atalanta or someone like that. If you're going to bring in a profile of player, play to their strengths. Don't try and mold or remold their game when you don't need to. If that's it, because we're not talking about you're buying a Zubimendi for like 10, 15 million pounds. You're paying 50 odd million. If you're paying 50 odd million, why are you remolding and reshaping that player when you already know what they're great at? Like, this is a Zubimendi who came off the bench against England in a Euro final when they lost Rodri. England fans were celebrating. At the end of the game, Spanish fans were celebrating. Why? Because there was no drop off in quality. Yeah. Because Zubi's that guy. But Arteta, who was a midfielder, a very good midfielder, can't see that. No, he was a very good midfielder.
Very good is...
He was. 7 out of 10. He was a very good midfielder.
Okay, yeah, fair.
7
fair.
out of 10. Okay, Mikel Arteta is a very good midfielder, but as a midfielder, I don't get how he can't see that.
Yeah, it is strange because a lot of the managers that were midfielders, they tend to play more attacking, just in general. To be fair, but I mean also as well, like on the molding part, like Zubimendi is someone that Arteta's wanted for like 3 years. 2-3 years. So you already know the type of player. So I don't know. I just find it a bit strange that people focus more on like the tactical changes of Slot rather than just focusing on the Arteta's side of it. Like, I don't know, like something that really frustrated me about the Liverpool game is cool. To a degree, I can understand the midfield setup because you obviously watched how Newcastle made it very difficult for Liverpool midfield in that game, and you've gone, cool, Marino can sort of play that kind of Joe Linton role in the midfield. Like, we can make it physical, land of the Giants, very combative. I hear it. Yeah. My issue is, if you're going to do that, don't deploy like 8 defensive-minded players. Like, if you're going to make the midfield super defensive, then make all the other attacking areas super attacking to provide a balance, right? But he opted to like play Martinelli, who, I mean, at this point, let's just be honest, man.
Can I ask you a question on Martinelli? And it's a question I'm asking because I don't have the answer. Who do you blame more for his lack of development, him or Arteta, or is it a combination of the both? I don't think his game's evolved, and I think teams have. So this is what I said about Martinelli. When he had that brilliant season,
yeah,
was it 15 goals and all that stuff? Yeah. I said I don't see him replicating that because teams are now going to operate a low block against you, and I don't think he's got the IQ to adapt to that. In the same way, when Mane and Salah were going crazy and teams started playing low block, it took them a little bit of time to adapt, but once they adapted again, they just went clear again. Same with City, with Sterling, Sane, Mahrez, and all these other great wingers we've seen. But is it a tactical thing where he's no longer isolating his fullback? Is it a thing where fullbacks are just not scared of him anymore because they kind of think he's a bit of a one-trick pony? What is it with Martinelli? Because at one stage, Martinelli was seen as one of the hottest young talents in all of world football, not just in the league. And now he seems like a player that Arsenal fans don't even want to see on the bench.
I think it's definitely a bit of both. Like, I would probably lean more towards it being Martinelli's fault than Arteta's, just for the simple fact that, like, just as a human, just on a human level, like, if you're being asked to do something that you don't necessarily want to do, then it's on you to find a way out, right? Like, if you can't fulfill what you need, it's on you, right? It's not on anyone else but yourself. Like, because obviously, clearly, Arteta's looking for something specific from that role, and if you can't provide it, or it doesn't suit you, or you don't like it, or whatever, then it's on you to. And you're a footballer. You can, like, don't get me wrong. There was a point where I don't think anyone would have questioned Martinelli's ability. Maybe it's a bit harder now for him to get a move that he wants, but a few seasons ago, he would have had no problem like leaving. Like, this, after the 23-24 season, I know he had an injury, and I think injury has played a part in his lack of development as well. But he could have easily gone to any of the, like, I don't know, a team that's like 3rd to 10th in La Liga or Germany or Spain. Like, you know what I mean? He could have gone anywhere, but he opted not to. So now you've got Martinelli, who, and this is probably the part where I blame Martinelli the most. I believe as a footballer, or I think it is more because his tactical level is really football's like where you see it except how it affects the game at the very least. Like, there's a point where maybe, I don't know, like instinct kicks in, or like not challenging your manager, but like, cool, you're asking me to do this, but in this moment, I think it's better for me to do this. Like, for example, Declan Rice, when it came to the free kick against Real Madrid, he spoke to Saka and went, "Oh man, I want to hit this." And Saka's like, "Well, man, if you want to hit it, hit it." And in that moment, Declan Rice went against the instructions, which was to cross it in, and he took the shot, and it went in, and that changed the game. And I feel like, as a footballer, you got to have that kind of hunger and that desire to want to not only prove that your manager's right, but at some point prove that your manager's wrong. And Martinelli doesn't do that. Like, Martinelli, whether it's a confidence thing or anything like that, like, at some point you just got to be like, no, I want to be good. Do you know what I mean?
I hear what you're saying. I do fully agree with it. But is there an environment where that's going to be allowed? So, case in point, Klopp it was more Pep Linders than Klopp when this happened. But you know when Genie come on against Barcelona in the semi-final where we turned it around?
Yeah.
He was told to come on and operate in a part of us almost like a back three type system. Genie ignored it and went on to score a brace. The rest is history, right? There's also been other times where I think Klopp's come out and said that, no, this is how I wanted to set up, this is what I wanted to do. But, you know, Mane did this or Salah did this and look, all good. Like, it's footballers to do that. The flip side is what happens when you're given an instruction. Let's say Martinelli's giving the instruction to, you know, you do this. And Martinelli takes upon himself to do something. It doesn't go well or it goes wrong. What happens there? Is the manager going to go, don't ever do that again, but I'll give you a chance. I understand as a footballer, you sometimes want to take the own initiative. Or does the manager go, don't ever do that again. You're out of the team for a sustained amount of time. Because I think that culture could change how someone thinks as well. If I'm at work, and I used to work in social media, so working in social media, being creative, you got to take risks sometimes, innit? The last people I worked for allowed me to take those risks. So I knew I could do something. If I make a mistake, I might get in trouble for it, but I'm not going to be so much in trouble where they're going to be like, I can't believe. They're going to go, next time, think about it in this way, Cal. We gave you the green light, but think about it like this. I've had previous employers go, boy, we told you not to do that. You took that risk. Yeah, it's worked out, but don't do that again. I'm not going to want to take that risk again, Hooks. Yeah. Whereas my previous employer, I'm going to go, I'm going to take that risk again. Because I know they've got my back if it goes wrong, because they know I've got credit in the bank. And I think that culture, I think that needs to maybe be nurtured a bit more into Arsenal, because I'll be honest, even when I watch Saka, I just look at him and think, you're limited to what you can do. I see Saka when he plays for England. He's taken on a couple of players and roofie. Bam. Where at Arsenal, I'm seeing him drift, pass it back. Drift, pass it back to Odegaard, then make a run. I'm like, but you're more than that.
Yeah.
Commit him, bruv. The goal he scored against us when the ball gets knocked over Robertson and he chops it back in and smashes it into the goal. That's the Saka I know. The Saka who's going to be like, right, I'm going to take this game by the scruff of the neck. A player I look at and I think it's like that as well is Eze. Is Eze going to be allowed to do that? Bro, how's Arteta calling Eze out after 20 minutes? By name. Bruv, all he had to say was, we had a few half chances today that we got to do better with. You don't call Eze out, bro, because without Eze, you don't even fashion a chance in that game, like worth note. But again, that's the culture. So if I'm Eze now, where I've come from Crystal Palace with all this freedom, and I've made one quote unquote mistake, and my manager's named me in the media, am I going to do that again now? I think
Eze will though.
I think Eze is someone who likes Eze. I hope he does, but I don't know, because they're still humans, Hooks, and because Eze loves the club so much, because he sees this as so much as a privilege to be here. Arteta is the person that's brought him here. Is he going to think, I got to listen to the manager? This isn't about me anymore. Like, it's a tricky one.
I don't know. I think Eze will get back onto the pitch. I definitely think that he's going to have. I think that. Well, I hope that Mikel Arteta would have seen. Even people are saying that he called him out. Like, even if that's the case, Arteta would have seen that. Oh, cool! Like, pretty much as soon as I brought on Eze, he immediately changed the way we looked on. Like, immediately, pretty much. So, do you know what? If I start him in a game, maybe. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I just hope that Mikel Arteta has seen enough evidence to go, okay, I definitely need to be playing Eze over Martinelli more often than not. Like, the only real concern is if we go up in another big game, does he try and do a similar thing in the sense of revert to a kind of more defensive, held back type setting, or does he actually go, you know what, freedom? And it was a very tight game. In all fairness, it was a very tight game. But I don't know. I just hope that Arteta, to a degree, has seen the light. And big up Dan Potts on the raid. I see all the people that are rolling through. Make sure, you know.
Also, sorry, can I say as well? I know Arteta was criticised for the game because you guys lost. I don't think Slot hasn't been criticised by Liverpool fans for the first half as well, you know, and for the season so far. Like Slot hasn't been getting away with it. It's just probably not as vocal because obviously we've won all these games. But Slot's been getting called out by large sections of the fan base who are just like, these tactics ain't running and you need to get these lot gelling a lot quicker than what we're seeing. So it's not just Arteta, it's just because of the style of play from Arteta. Also, because of his arrogance as a human as well, he doesn't help himself.
Do you know what? Yeah, just quickly then, because obviously we've been talking on the Arteta side. Like obviously as an Arsenal fan, like, yeah, don't get me wrong, I watch Coppish, I watch Monts from time, you know, I watch some Liverpool channels. So obviously Dean, Fams on TV, you know, my brother, my uncle, he's a big Liverpool fan. So, but I don't really know the Liverpool fans' kind of thoughts on that first half, like actual, like what's been the reaction of like, and I guess what's your thoughts on how Liverpool kind of handled that first half, and what would you have actually wanted to see Slot do?
It was dark. We crashed out at halftime. We crashed out because remember we can see momentums of games in it, and all I kept on thinking that at halftime, genuinely, all I thought was these lot are going to nick a goal from a set piece, and we're going to just have nothing for them. And as the game wears on, Ekitike is going to get tired, and Verts are going to get tired, which is going to make it even harder to score. And Salah was just having one of those games that you just knew it was a bit of a throwaway. I think one of Slot's weaknesses at the moment, but is also a strength weirdly, is he almost just waits to see what happens in the first half before making changes. Hence why we've got the nickname Second Half FC. But we have to be careful with that, because if you start getting punished in the first half by teams, then you're chasing the game, and that's not a position Liverpool want to be in, especially when we're trying to be a team that controls the pace and dictates the game. That being said, though, one thing I always have faith with Slot is for him to adapt. So even though the first half was atrocious, and I put a lot of that down to some of his tactics, as well as players like some of our best players from over the past couple of years, like McAllister and Salah throwing up stinkers. From a tactical standpoint, you guys were breaking the press very easily. You were getting up the pitch very easily. You're getting out of trouble easily. I can't remember us creating anything of note in the first half, but that changed when you made the substitution with Curtis Jones. Also, you speak about players taking the initiative. Van Dijk took the initiative.
Yeah.
He started stepping into midfield and being more aggressive and being more front-footed. Konate took responsibility. Szoboszlai decided when he would invert and stay as a traditional right back. Kirk has decided not to bomb forward as much and be more defensive because of the threat from Madueke. So Gravenberch as well took it upon himself to do certain things that probably weren't instructional. So, but again, I think that we have a culture where Slot allows the players to do that. Even though we have tactics, I think he still allows the players to express themselves and have that freedom. That being said, though, we as a club, as a team, we need to do better, because this season so far, Bournemouth was good in the first half, but second half they got back into it. Newcastle all game was bad, in my opinion, especially like you go down, you go 2-0 up in the second half and they're down to 10 men. Like that, for me, you should see that out quite easily. We shouldn't be relying on a 100th minute goal pretty much to secure the points there. And then again, we get a worldie against you guys, but even then, before the worldie, we weren't really creating too much from our own play. It was mainly when you guys made mistakes. So I have faith in Slot. I think this Isak signing will be massive for us, because when Isak comes off the pitch or Ekitike comes off the pitch, then one or the other comes on the pitch. So you don't lose your shape, you don't lose that physicality, and you don't lose that presence up front. Verts, I think, still growing into it. But for me, Salah as well. I need to see Salah do more, But again, I know it's going to sound like excuses, and it only really hit me with the Bournemouth game. I don't know if Salah. I feel like Salah's dealt with this whole Jota situation. Like, I don't think he's dealt with it. I think it's hit him. It's hit everyone in the squad hard, but I feel like you can visibly see it on Salah. Like, it's. I don't want to say. I'm trying to think of the right words to use because obviously a very sensitive subject, but it doesn't seem like he's coped very well. Like, even seeing him like crying his eyes out in the Bournemouth game, like it made me take a step back and be like, right, these guys are humans. They're not just robots. Like, they've lost one of their friends. Like, I know what it's like. We've all suffered loss, unfortunately, at our age, innit? Like, we know how that affects us for months and years to go by. And these lot are living their lives in public. So I don't know whether he needs to be taken out of the team and rested, or he needs to be rotated a bit more. But Salah's not, like, it's weird what's going on with him, because how he started the seasons previously is not how he started this one.
It's hard for him though, because like, it's hard for everyone, but I think it's especially hard for Salah because, yeah, he needs to grieve, but at the end of the day,
he has to perform.
The Liverpool fans, he's Mr. Liverpool. Do you know what I mean? He's the main guy. Like, regardless of bringing in Isak, like, Liverpool fans, like, they would go through many tumultuous times just for Mo Salah. Like, that's what Mo Salah's kind of brought to Liverpool. So, yeah, I do feel like a lot of the points that you're pushing through at the moment, like, I feel like it's a unified collective, like, we want to do something for Diogo Jota. Like, I feel like if the passing didn't happen and some of the scenarios that you've been in certain games, I think you probably go on to lose those games. But I feel like the lads, they're trying to pull something out for Diogo Jota. Oh, what's this? That
I know they're the ops, but pretty big news, bro.
Oh shit!
That's
people. Let's talk about this quickly.
That's a pivot.
Yo, breaking news: Tottenham announced departure of executive chairman Daniel Levy. What? Daniel Levy's gone. Whoa. This is big. Oh, well. Is this big for them? Is it big for them?
Oh, it's weird that though, isn't it?
It feels a bit random, innit? Like, it feels a bit. Wow, like, why would you do it now? Why now?
Interesting.
So how much of a say do you think he actually had in the business throughout the summer then?
These are all the questions now, isn't it? I know Savra and George are going to be happy.
Oh yeah, they're going to be.
Savra's doing cartwheels right now.
He's going to be over the
Savra's doing cartwheels right now,
bro. He is. Oh my. Do you know what? Yeah, I needed him to stay. Why is he going? Why?
Yeah. I'm gonna be real. If Spurs start acting like a big club,
don't say it, Carl.
No, I'm not. I've seen you in real life, bro. I'm not gonna disrespect you like that, bro. I
know he was gonna say something.
I don't want to be getting punched up by 6'9" hooks, bro. I ain't gonna say nothing that crazy. Like, I'm just saying it could become a problem for the league.
All right, people. If you're happy that Daniel Levy has left Tottenham, hit the like button. If you're unhappy that Daniel Levy left Tottenham, hit the like button. But man, can this week get any worse? Like, I lose to Liverpool. Now I had to go through drag from pillar to post on everybody's streams, and now Daniel Levy leaves, and I'm thinking, Tottenham could be, because I think they did good business. Personally, in the summer window, I think they would have preferred to do more. Yeah, I miss him already, man. Off the back of winning a Europa League, he got them a trophy before they went out. good window. It all depends on who comes in now, because he was executive chairman. So who is there? Anyone that has? Yeah, Motasir Ali's gone. He's gone. Yeah. Oh, it's gonna happen, isn't it? Because I know there was rumors about Qataris wanting Tottenham.
This opens up a wider conversation, but not on YouTube.
I think I know where you're going.
Yeah.
I think I know.
Oh, that could explain a lot.
Imagine. Do you know what? I'm gonna be real. If like Arsenal need to win the league now, because Qataris come in, I promise you, people, I promise you, Qataris come in to Tottenham within 5 years. They will be a big problem for us.
And like, they won't have the Newcastle problems because they actually turn over revenue already.
Money, like it. Do you know what? Not just for us. All of us in the league, and we got to start thinking: do we really want Tottenham?
Don't try and get me to join up with the Avengers in Arsenal, bro. Like, we say Crips and Bloods, yeah.
No, we're both Bloods. We're both the Red Power Ranger. You get me? It's morphing time. We all need to link up. No, everybody.
Hooks. Don't let Spurs with something major before Arsenal do, bro.
Wait, you think you got to tell me that? Bro, I promise you, if I saw Tottenham win the Premier League before Arsenal win it again, I would leave YouTube. Actually, okay, I wouldn't, because I'm starting to get to a point now where
I'm gonna say the table.
People make sure you're downloading. But yeah, this is worrying. There's still one more person that needs to leave though.
Yeah,
and that is Enoch. Enoch still needs to. So Enoch is still holding them down. And yeah, let's get the likes up, people, man, because liking the video, it does help YouTubers quite a lot. It pushes people. Hey, quick sir. hey.
You know that ain't happening.
We all know that ain't happening. Like, we really all know that isn't happening. But all right, cool. Let's yeah, that was a nice bit of like, truth be told, I don't really care too much about them man down the lane. It's just a toilet bowl. I drive past it every now and then. Is what it is. Let's talk about Isak. Yeah, because obviously deadline day, you guys went and the blockbuster move. You guys went and did the blockbuster move. I think in terms of waiting and name and expectation and all of that, I think Isak is the best transfer of the summer window. I think Kyle has. I mean, it wasn't as bad as the freeze moment that he had. A freedom. Big up for the hype. While Kyle's frozen, I'll let you people know. People, there's a new feature on YouTube. Yeah, it's where you can hype a video. Yeah, so you go to the video after the stream's done and you click on hype. Yeah, and what it does is it pushes the video out to more people, and that's what we want to do, right? Because we want to get hooks to 10K. You get me? I don't know why man are moving so soon. Wait, you man in here really think that I won't go? Actually, I'm probably doing Kyle very dirty by keeping him there. Let me just do that. Yeah, let me doing him very dirty by just having him frozen there. You lot think I won't go to Dan Potts and report you, man? I will definitely report you, man, to Dan Potts and be like, yo, these men that you send over, they're not liking videos, you know? Yeah, he's frozen. He's man said podcast mode, you know. I might bring it back. I might bring back the cameras off thing at a point, but I need you, man. I'm gonna give you man benefit of the doubt in it. I'm gonna give you man benefit of the doubt. So yeah, so I don't know if you heard me because you froze, but I was saying I think it's the biggest transfer of the summer window.
100%. I'm not gonna do this whole I'm gonna try and limit the pressure on him. No, this is Alexander Isak, someone who I have said publicly is the second best striker in the league and has been for a couple of years now. A more complete. Say again.
So because I thought at first yeah, the second in the league striker in the league makes sense, but then you said for a few years now, so clearly he must be third now, right?
Who's third?
Because I originally thought that you meant he was behind Gyökeres, who came in this summer, but clearly he was referencing Haaland. So
yeah.
Yeah,
nah, forget about Gyökeres. That brother. No, do you know Gyökeres will actually get goals at Arsenal. I think people are blowing that out of proportion as well. But yeah, for me, I think Isak's the most complete forward in the league. Not that I still think Haaland's the best when you just have to look at his conversion and stuff like that. Although Isak's conversion was probably better than Haaland, was actually better than Haaland's last season. But Haaland's resume at the moment is at this stage of their careers, I've got to give it to Haaland. But Isak's a phenomenal player. He's a player that can do everything that you'd want to forward to do. He can hold up the play. He can score with both feet. He's quick. He's skillful. He can bring others into play. Like we joked on the last stream when Jay gave it an 8 out of 10 window. For me, it's a 9.5 out of 10. And the reason why I give it 9.5 is, one, we didn't sign Gahey, which would have made it a 10 out of 10. But we've also sold very well this summer. And I don't think that can be underappreciated. You look at, and again, to use you guys as a reference point, some of the players that you've sold over the years, and you get minimal fees for these players. We've been able to sell these players, which still puts us in a very healthy position PSR-wise. So if we wanted to go and have a big summer next summer, we could still do that without any risk again. And not just selling players, we're selling, maybe barring Diaz, every player we sold, maybe Elliott to an extent as well, but every player we've sold, you wouldn't sit there and go, oh, that's a massive loss. Like, we got very good money for a lot of the players we sold, who, in my opinion, were surplus to requirements. And then the way we've replaced some of it, like, I'm not going to sit here and lie to you, Hooks. Kirkers and Frimpong weren't my first choice right back and left back, but still very good signings. Wirtz was absolutely my first choice for 10. Him or Musiala. Musiala signing new deals is Wirtz. Isak, I've wanted Isak at Liverpool from before we signed Nunes. Like, Gahey, I'd have loved to have signed Gahey. I think we'll go back for him in January. Like, the windows, we can't ask for much more as Liverpool fans. Even the whole Gahey situation, that's not down to Liverpool. That's just a matter of circumstance. Isak at Liverpool, it's there for me. It's a match made in heaven, because Salah's going to create for him, Wirtz going to create for him, Gakpo will create for him, and he'll create for them as well. And then what makes it even more special, in my opinion, is he's got someone in Ekitike to take some of the burden off him, but Ekitike has got someone that he can look at and learn from as well. For me, it's a win-win situation. Like, I'm over the moon, bro. Hence why Fenway Sanderson Group, the stocks are up. Buy now or forever, forever hold your peace.
I hear it. You're gassed. But in all of that statement that you gave, you didn't do the one thing that I needed you to do, which is
we're winning the league. There you go.
Oh, 100% winning the league.
Yeah.
Even
wow. Are you clipping me? Are you clipping me as we speak now?
No. I'm just
sorry. What? When did this? No.
Even with Scott wants he wants to know if you have a DM and a left winger.
Yeah, we got Gakpo. He's left wing.
But do you?
Is Gakpo injured as well?
I don't know.
What injury has Kevin Birch got?
I don't know, but your Fenway Sanderson Group. So I'll make
no phone calls. I'll find out what I need to find out.
I was hoping you could give me the lowdown.
Grav will be fine. If I've not been told directly yet, then Grav's fine.
Oh, okay, you got it like that. You got it like that. Okay, no, I hear that.
Also, I think over the next year and a half, I think we'll make some big signings as well.
Oh, so you think you're going to continue to? Well, do you know what you say? You say make more big signings, yeah. Who is there left to buy?
I think we're targeting Elise as Salah's eventual replacement. Are you clipping that as well? I also think we'll look at Wharton. I don't know if we'll get Wharton, but I think we'll look at Wharton and also Morgan Rogers. There's a lot of talk about Morgan Rogers as well, and obviously Gahey in January. If over the next calendar year we get Gahey, Elise, Rogers, and a centre midfielder, you can't see me. You can't see me.
Wait, I'm pretty sure the last time we spoke, before you went on holiday, pick up your holiday. Hope you had a nice time.
Pretty sure
you said if you get Isak.
I said Isak and Gahey and a left winger.
Okay. Okay, I was just checking. I
tell you what, Premier League I expect.
You expect?
I also expect one of the domestic trophies, and anything above that is a bonus.
Okay. So you're not expecting.
I'm old school like you in it. I do value these other trophies. Like I'm not one of these fans who I don't care about Carabao or FA. No, when we lost to Newcastle in the final, I was peed off, bro. When we lost the Community Shield to Crystal Palace, I was peed off. I want trophies. I want to see my team lifting trophies in front of the fans. I want to see fireworks and confetti. I want to see all that stuff. I'm old school. So I will celebrate an FA Cup or a Carabao.
So you're, just to clarify,
Premier League and one of the FA Cup or Carabao. Anything else is a bonus.
I can't believe your standards are this low, bro.
Don't try, Hooks. You're not going to get me out.
How do you go and spend $500 million in one
money? Light money.
$500 million.
We have to.
You cover all gaps in your squad. Yeah?
Not all of them. Centre back and left wings.
No. Because signing Isak allows Ekatike to play left wing. So you've now got Ekatike that can rotate with Hakpo on the left wing. Hey, and you got Rio over there, who all of you lot like to tell me is better than Dowman, even though deep down we know he's not. But you man say that he is.
I've not said that.
Yeah. So you signed Kirkes, one of the best left backs in the league last season.
Mm-hmm.
You signed Frimpong, who I think is is what it is. Szoboszlai is looking like Trent Alexander-Szoboszlai at the moment at right back. So you're not really.
Some have said Steven Szoboszlai. Not. I'm just saying. Some people have said that. Some people have said that.
Hungarian Stevie G's back.
Hey, I'm just relaying what I've seen.
Cool. I hear it.
You just saying.
You say you didn't get a centre back, but we didn't get Gahey, but we're not going to pretend like all of your fan base is not calling this Leone guy the next best thing since sliced bread, even though I know that none of you have watched him.
Who's that?
Leone, whatever his name is.
Oh, no. I can't hype up Leone. I've never watched him.
Yeah, I mean, so big up Aussies then. And you signed the Isak on top of already having Mo Salah, Virgil van Dijk, Alisson, and you're telling me that you're not saying you're going to win the Champions League. That is disgraceful. If you don't win a treble minimum, it's a failure of a season.
Hooks, what are you doing next year, May?
Next year, May?
Yeah, towards the end of May.
Celebrating with my fan base.
You Liverpool fan now? We're probably gonna get a coach this year, bro. We'd love to take you up to Liverpool, so you can be immersed in the fandom and the parade, because you'll love it. You'll love it, bro.
Wait, Coppage is gonna get a coach.
Yeah, bro. We started planning this already, bro. Last year we didn't plan in advance, and we got stranded at train stations. We ain't doing that this year, bro.
Bro, what? Channel moving like that. Custom coaches all the way to.
Getting a coach, bro.
Well, hey, look.
We're saving you.
You can still get the coach, but it'll be a lot cheaper of a coach because you'll only have to take it to N5.
I mean, if you're gonna throw a parade for the Carabao or something like that, that's sick. Like, no, all for it. Like, big up yourselves, isn't it? Like, I'm saying, like,
Yo,
end of May, early June. I'm looking to see Isak on the bus doing that while holding the Premier League trophy. So if you want to be involved, bro, we'll save you a spot in it. Like, I'm gonna be like, no, we can't book that seat. That's Hooks' seat. Like,
yeah. Do you know what? If anything, if I'm still in the country, I would come for the vibes. Because I keep on telling people don't believe me. I like Liverpool. I like the area. I like the people. I like the similarities. Like I said, you know, Ian Wright brought the black community to Arsenal. Well, part of it, because we've had a lot of black players, but Ian Wright kind of started the massive wave. John Barnes did it for Liverpool. Like we both building clubs, do things the right way, ethics, morals, all of that, you know. So you're like Arsenal of the North. So you're Arsenal of the North. So, you know, hey, if you guys want to, you know, say, I don't know, I don't know how you guys party over there, but grab some drinks, you know, some.
We got you, man. We got you.
Okay,
you're gonna be an honorary scouser that day, bro. We're gonna. We got you, man. Yeah, you deserve it, bro. You deserve it. You're a good guy. You're building a great channel. Got a sponsor now, bro. You're leveling up. Why not level everything up, bro? Level your team up as well. Like, we're here, man. We're here. Like,
oh my! Do you know what? Yeah, Liverpool fans, for some reason, in my community, love me. Like a Liverpool fan the other day just jumped into one of my streams and said, "Yo, Hooks, here's 20 gifted memberships," and I was like, "Wait, what?"
You know why? Because we see the potential in you, bro. You know.
He got kicked out by the Cronkays kicked him out. Oh my god, I kicked myself out my own stream. I actually kicked myself out my own stream.
You see what? Like the Cronk, like people like you're not a lost. Like you see you, Potts, EG, Northside, like you lot, you're the potentials in it. But you see, you got your gals, you got your Goonalees, like those man, they're lost causes, isn't it? Like they're my brothers. But you see people on the road and they're like, "Do you know Goonalee?" I'm like, "That's my brethren still." I know. Like, whereas Hooks, they'll be like, "Do you know Hooks?" I'm like, "Of course I know Hooks. Hooks is one of us." Like he just doesn't know it yet. Like, so we're like, you just don't know you're a Liverpool fan, innit? It's cool though. You Potts, DG, Northside. That
oh man,
you're the signings we're looking to make over the next couple of years. We're looking to make it happen.
That is funny. Oh my days, man. I big up Quigser though, man. You know
I tell you, and look who his profile picture is. The great Stephen George Gerrard. Bruv, it's not just me, bro. It's not just me. We see the potential in you, Hooks, to be great, to support great, bro.
You're funny.
We see it, bro.
You're funny. You're actually funny.
So I'm gonna start the hashtag. I'm gonna do it.
Oh man. Hey, you know what? I think it was a sign that look at teacher. Hooks is low key a Liverpool supporter. I see that raw free Hooks, you know. Wow, free Hooks. That's funny. LFC Hooks is hilarious.
That's got a ring to it, you know. That's got a I see merch and everything. The beanie hat with LFC Hooks on it. That's cold, you know.
Oh my god, you lot are funny. Look, opportunistic signing. Join up. You are funny. Oh my god. You know what? I think it was a sign that you got kicked out and I got kicked out immediately after that. We should probably end the stream. So I'm gonna send you guys over to George Durag Diaries and just help him celebrate Levy leaving his club. I can't. You Liverpool fans are funny. Just you know what? Yeah, if you Liverpool man are actually serious about signing Hooks, then I better see that this video has over 100 likes when I leave it.
Right.
Yeah, and I better see that at least 20 of you man, 30 of you man have hyped up the video. Otherwise, I think you're just on a joke man thing. And why would I want to join a joke man fan base? Do you get me?
Man, 86 likes, people. You know what to do. Hashtag free hooks. Hashtag LFC hooks. Let's get it running, people.
Subscribe to the channel. Just make the low man said send the documents. Low. Just make sure you man are liking the video, subscribing to myself, and also subscribing to Kyle over at Team Coppish. I'm on my way to 10k. What's your next big milestone that you're heading for?
Coppish 40.
40. Okay. Are you far away from it?
Almost on 39, I want to say. So not too far now.
Okay. I hear it. Raw. They're all coming out now, man. Fuck, you know. They're all hearing it. Well, hey, go over to George and I don't know, say Hooks Raid, say I don't know, he's free now.
Hashtag free hooks. Free hooks.
Low man said hashtag free hooks. Well, love for coming through, people. Love for the support, and obviously I'll catch you tomorrow morning.